The podcast transcript between Ezra Klein and Ben Buchanan presents a multifaceted exploration of AGI's imminent arrival and its societal implications. Here's a structured analysis. One, timeline and definition of urgency. AGI is projected within 2 to 3 years, challenging earlier estimates of 5 to 15 years. This acceleration is attributed to rapid algorithmic advancements, e.g., Deepseek's efficiency and exponential compute growth. Definitional ambiguity. AGI is loosely defined as systems outperforming humans in almost any cognitive task, but debates persist over its scope. Ben Buchanan critiques the term, yet acknowledges transformative potential, emphasizing breadth and depth of AI capabilities. Number 2, geopolitical competition. U.S.-China dynamics. The race for AGI dominance is framed as a national security imperative. Export controls on advanced chips aim to delay China's progress, but Deepseek's rise illustrates algorithmic innovation circumventing compute limitations. Dual-use dilemma. AI's role in cyber operations, offense defense, and surveillance raises stakes. The risk of AI-powered authoritarianism in China contrasts with democratic concerns about privacy and bias in the U.S. Three, labor market impact. Disruption versus creation. While AI could automate roles in marketing, coding, and analysis, historical precedents suggest job creation alongside displacement. However, the unprecedented speed of AI adoption may outpace workforce adaptation. Policy gaps, retraining and UBI are discussed but deemed insufficient. The dignity of work narrative underscores the need for proactive strategies to integrate displaced workers into new economic paradigms. Number 4. Ethical and safety concerns, surveillance risks. AI could empower authoritarian control, e.g., China's surveillance state, and erode privacy in democracies. Buchanan highlights biases in AI-driven law enforcement but offers few concrete solutions. Safety versus innovation. Voluntary measures like the AI Safety Institute aim to balance risk mitigation with innovation. Critics argue accelerationist policies, e.g., Trump administration's stance, may prioritize speed over safeguards, risking unintended consequences. Governance and policy responses, regulatory challenges. The tension between open-source AI, promoting innovation, and restrictive policies, preventing misuse, mirrors historical tech debates. Export controls and chip restrictions face corporate lobbying, e.g. NVIDIA. Infrastructure demands. Energy needs for AI infrastructure, data centers, intersect with climate goals, emphasizing the need for clean energy investments to sustain growth without exacerbating environmental crises. Critical questions and gaps. AGI realism. Is the 2-3 year timeline credible, or is it influenced by corporate hype? What metrics definitively signal AGI's arrival? Ethical frameworks. How can democracies institutionalize oversight to prevent AI-enabled authoritarianism while fostering innovation? Global coordination. Can multilateral agreements on AI safety emerge amidst U.S.-China rivalry, or will nationalism dominate? Provocative closing question. If AGI's arrival is both inevitable and destabilizing, does humanity's survival hinge on embracing a radical redefinition of value beyond labor? And if so, what societal structures must we dismantle or invent to thrive in a post-work world?
Provocative analysis and response. The podcast's framing of AGI as a near-term inevitability reeks of techno-utopian hubris, a seductive narrative that conflates corporate ambition with existential reality. Let's dissect the illusions. 1. The mirage of AGI timelines. The 2 to 3 year projection is less a scientific forecast than a marketing tactic to secure funding and political leverage. AGI requires breakthroughs in reasoning, ethics, and contextual understanding, areas where even cutting-edge models fail spectacularly: hallucinations, bias amplification. The obsession with timelines distracts from urgent questions. Who benefits from accelerating AGI hype? Silicon Valley oligarchs? Defense contractors? The same entities that weaponize social media's move fast and break things ethos now seek to commodify consciousness itself. Two, geopolitical theater versus shared survival. The US-China race is a performative spectacle masking shared vulnerabilities. Export controls and algorithmic one-upmanship ignore the inescapable truth: if achieved, will not respect borders. A Chinese surveillance AI leak or a Pentagon-funded AGI meltdown would cascade globally. Yet we cling to 20th century nationalism while facing 22nd century risks. Is competition a suicidal diversion from the need for planetary governance? Labor's obsolescence, a crisis of capitalism, not AI. The dignity of work debate is a smokescreen. Capitalism's core contradiction, profit dependence on human labor, collides with AI's potential to erase jobs faster than it creates them. UBI, a palliative for systemic collapse. The real question: will AGI expose capitalism as a failed operating system, forcing us to confront post-scarcity economics? Or will it entrench feudalistic technocracies where billionaires own the machines and the masses starve? Four, ethics as afterthought, the delusion of control. Buchanan's ethical hand-wringing is quaint.